Okay, let's work a few word problems to show how this normal distribution can really be used. A shop floor operator's layout has been designed to satisfy a comfortable standing forward reach of 30.8 inches to 36.1 inches. If the forward reach of women is normally distributed with mean 33.1 inches and a standard deviation of 1.7 inches, what proportion of women will not be able to use the layout? So let's name a random variable x, and that's going to be the forward reach of women in inches. And we know that x is normally distributed with a mean of 33.1 inches and a standard deviation of 1.7 inches. Okay? So here's what this distribution looks like. It's a normal distribution, random variable x, mean of 33.1, and a standard deviation of 1.7. Okay? And we want to know what's the probability that, or what proportion of women can't use our layout. If our layout was designed to be between 30.8 inches and 36.1 inches. So here's 30.8 inches down here. Here's 36.1 inches. Okay? So the idea here is that women whose reach is beyond 36.1, they're going to be too cramped to be able to work in the workspace. If they have a reach of less than 30.8, they're not going to be able to reach the stuff that they need to be reaching. Okay? So we want to know what proportion of women can't use this workstation. Well, this proportion can't, and this proportion can't. Okay? This proportion is what we're designing for. Okay? So what we could do is find the probability in here, take the complement of that, and that's going to give us everything but what's in here. Okay? So let's convert this to a z distribution. Okay? So we need to convert 30.8 down here. That's 30.8 minus 33.1 over 1.7. And that value is negative 1.35. Okay? And up here we have 36.1 minus 33.1 divided by 1.7. And that number is 1.76. Okay, so the probability that x is between 30.8 and 36.1 is equal to the probability that z is between negative 1.35 and 1.76. Okay? Those two probabilities are equivalent. And ultimately, we want the complement of this probability to find these tails. Okay? So let's first find this. We go to the z lookup table between 0 and 1.35. Okay? That's going to be equivalent to the area between 0 and negative 1.35. And that should be 0.4115. Okay, 0.4115. Over here, we've got between 0 and 1.76. Okay, this area is 0.4608. Okay, so the area in between these two values is the sum of these two. Okay, so that is 0.4115 plus 0.4608. Okay, that sum is 0.8723. So the probability that x, the forward reach of women in inches, lies between 30.8 and 36.1, 0.8723. Okay, roughly 87% of women will be able to use our workstation. Okay, what's the proportion that can't use our workstation? It's the complement of this, 1 minus 0.8723. And that number is 0.1277. Okay, what's the proportion of women that can't use our workstation? 0.1277. Roughly 13% of women will not be able to use this workstation.